In this video, I'm going to quickly talk about some little known information regarding fortified foods and some problems that can arise from eating them. For those of you who may not know, food fortification is the process of adding nutrients into food that either did not have enough nutrients to begin with, or to re-add nutrients back into foods that have been so heavily processed that the original nutrients contained in them were destroyed. Now, though fortified foods can help to prevent nutrient deficiencies, unfortunately, the nutrients that are being added into these foods are often synthetic versions of real nutrients that have been made in a lab in order to save money. Though many practitioners of conventional medicine will tell you that there is no difference between natural and synthetically made nutrients, anyone who does their own research into this topic will quickly find that there is a difference, and most of these synthetic nutrients are often made in China using toxic GMO ingredients, chemicals, and solvents during their production. For those of you who are watching this on YouTube, I have a video talking more about this in the top right corner of your screen. Now, most of these fortified foods also contain cheap versions of metal minerals such as calcium and iron, and like with most synthetic vitamins, they are less bioavailable, meaning that our body has a harder time absorbing them than the food-based calcium or iron that we would get from eating foods that naturally contain them. Since our body has a harder time absorbing synthetic nutrients, and since much of the foods that we eat today contain very high amounts of these artificially added nutrients, this can set us up for some major health problems in the long run. For example, studies show that having an overabundance of iron can cause oxidation in the body and eventually lead to things like Alzheimer's disease and dementia. And having an overabundance of calcium can lead to calcification of our soft tissues such as our arteries, joints, eyes, and even pineal gland. And since vitamin K2 is almost non-existent in the Western diet, our body already has a very hard time putting even small amounts of calcium where it belongs. Now, the most commonly fortified foods to look out for will include most grain-containing products such as cereals, breads, and pastas, and this will include some organic foods as well. Some other foods that are commonly fortified will be dairy-containing products such as milk and yogurt, as well as baby formula. Most fruit juices, vitamin drinks, and pretty much all other store-bought beverages, including water and city tap water, will also be fortified with artificially added nutrients. Some other foods that are commonly fortified will be condiments such as salad dressings, ketchup, and mustard, as well as junk foods such as chips, candies, and chocolates. And I almost forgot, cooking oils. Most cooking oils will also be artificially fortified with nutrients. And this is just skimming the surface of what types of foods are currently being fortified. Now, without making this video too long, I will leave it here. As always, if you guys have found this information useful, please help us out by giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel.